All right, welcome to a surprise Saturday exclusive on a Monday.
Is it Monday?
It's a
Fuck, dude.
Monday. It's Monday. You know
Got a
what?
case of the moon days.
We got this great guy on another podcast. You know, Mr. Eden Wally, who pops a beer and goes, "Oh yeah, I don't do that. I pop a beer and I get classy. I pour it into a beer glass."
You're starting early. I'm sticking with the fucking zero sugar Red Bull or Rockstar. So,
well, when we do that surprise podcast, drink. You have to drink on that one. Come on.
you have to drink to listen. Okay, never mind.
Well, you're not going to listen to it?
I know it pretty much. Well,
so do I. I said,
yeah.
I said, let's do an album because that Priest one was supposed to be the extra episode. But Charles goes, let's release it today, man. And freaking took a lot of downloads away from Perfect Circle. Perfect Circle got 83. Judas Priest barely got over 100. I know there's people out there going, you only got 100? You know, other podcasts out there like,
yeah, well,
you know, we didn't have a leg up like you did with your channel being like thousands of people already subscribing, bringing them over to your podcast. So I think if his partner did a podcast by himself, it wouldn't fly like Ralph's did with Ralph. Well, I don't with the other guy. I don't know. I love. Yeah, I would listen to it.
I know you got kind of a problem with them. I think they're cool dudes, but I understand.
Oh, I love Ian, man. Ian, come on the freeform, man. Let's poach you. I know you only go on podcasts.
What are things that'll never happen for 1,000, Alex? Yeah.
Hey, he said he would come on at Rockin' Pod, and he's still my friend. So,
well, maybe next year if we go get a table, I'm sure we can probably get him on.
Ian will probably throw beer at us.
Yeah, fuck it.
So what's going on, man? Any new stuff going on with you, man?
Nothing, man. Just I'm actually trying to start a notary business here. They're kind of fruitful here in Tennessee, so hopefully that'll take off.
Well, a lot of people suing people, divorces.
No, well, you need them for like deeds and all that kind of shit, officiate weddings and shit like that. You know, they do all that. So, you know, I can't wait to get out of this lawn. This shit is just for younger people, man, and cooler weather, dude. I can't do that shit anymore.
Doesn't notary people do other things besides notarize? They have like
they do. They can do affidavits and all kinds of shit. There's a whole bunch of shit they can do. So hopefully I can make a decent living with it, but if not, I'll probably just go back.
You could do it from your house, or you know would be great for you? Do a mobile notary service.
They do have that, and they do have actually an online version, but I don't know how they do that online. But I'm actually kind of curious. I just started looking into it a couple.
I would do mobile. People would rather sign shit in their own house.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a pretty decent living, man. You can off it if you're good at it.
Yeah, man.
Of course, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful not to get fucked over where something happens where
I got some new CDs. New Dust Coda and Nita Strauss. You got your signed. You paid for the signing.
No, I did not.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you got your signed.
I was gonna buy it and they were sold out. But I was gonna buy the album, but it's sold out. But my fucking Dust Coda is stuck in customs for the last 3 days. You're like, what the fuck, man? I want it.
Oh, you opened Dust? Oh, because it's from England, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought they were an American band. They talk about them. They talk about American shit and race cars. CD race. Is there NASCAR in England?
I'm sure they have some kind of race in there, dude. I mean, but the Nita album it's not as I love Nita. She's a great guitar player. It's not as good as I thought it would be, though.
I like all the people that are on it. You got.
I don't like the Lizzie Hale song. I do like.
Oh, I love the Lizzie Hale song.
I like the Dorothy song. That's kind of like one of those rock anthem type songs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got her on. I got a set with the Gretz girl, and then Dorothy coming right after it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but no, I mean, is it as good as her last one, Controlled Chaos? I think it was. No, but it's great. It's good. It's not a dud by all means.
You don't like Disturbed, so you probably don't like the David Draymond.
No,
song.
I actually like that song. I do like that song. I mean, there's not a bad Nita solo on it, of course, but I prefer instrumental stuff. But I love the fucking Alyssa White Glove song, man. That fucking song rules. Dude.
What about Alice Cooper?
That's a good tune, yes.
I listened to Alice Cooper's on her album.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's actually
she's
in my car. It's in my car right now, so I don't have it with me to look
hey, you're special. You got a CD player. New cars don't have it.
at.
So I
One
don't
of the
fuck with
last ones, yeah.
yeah, one of the last ones, man.
2011 Kia Sorento, man.
Oh, you got Kia? They
Yeah,
give
I love Kias, dude.
Kias give you the best warranty on the market, like a what, 100,000 miles or something
Yeah,
on
but
there.
they last for a long time, dude. I mean, I've had this car forever, man.
I
The one
remember I
before I
shook
had it.
my mom wanted to buy a Kia whenever I was shook. I said, this metal is weak. You get hit in a car, you're dead.
Well, I've never, knock on wood, experienced that, so I don't know how good Kia is in that situation.
But
But
every time you try to drive it, it's always battery's dead.
no, not mine at all, dude. I mean, I have issues with it. I mean, because it's got over 120,000 miles, so I'm gonna have little issues to fix. But as far as that, besides that, man, it's been a great fucking car for me, dude, or SUV. So
Hey, let's talk shit about Eddie Ojeda, man. Fucker.
I can never talk shit. I mean, was he kind of
He was
kind of
dickish.
dickish?
He was a dick.
But at the same time, man, I can't fucking. That dude was a part of my youth, dude. I love Twisted Sister, man. So
See, that's a great thing. I wasn't into Twisted Sister when they were big. I liked the songs. I never bought Stay Hungry till like 20 years later. So it's not like one of my bands. I was like listening to Pyromania and freaking Bon Jovi and fucking Aerosmith and fucking Led Zeppelin. That Led Zeppelin box set was like fucking gold back then. It's like I just got into Led Zeppelin and they released a box set. Oh, I don't have to go buy all their albums. It has all their songs on here. Except I think one of the songs was cut short by 30 seconds. Forgot which one it was. I found out later. But that box set, Chris Czynszak was talking about that box set. Him and his friends would sit in the garage, sitting there drinking and getting high, just listening to Led Zeppelin all day. Did you do that with that box set?
I never owned the box set till like a few years ago, actually. I got it off eBay real cheap because fucking it's old now. But I had all the albums. I didn't really need it. I had all their singles, so I didn't really need anything off it. The only thing I really wanted to listen to all that was oh fuck,
Traveling Riverside Blues.
No, fuck,
because they didn't release that on Coda till later, right?
Was it Hey Hey What Can I Do? Maybe
yeah, that was on there too. It was the two songs that weren't released on albums. They were B-sides. Okay. It was Hey Hey What Can I Do and Traveling Riverside Blues.
I mean, like I say, I'm a completist, but I don't consider owning that one to be, as far as completeness type of album. So I never really cared to own it. I mean, I listened to it like once. I don't, like I said, I got all the album CDs, so and all the bonus, the new CDs I have, I have all the extra songs on it. So,
well, like you, I didn't grow up with Zeppelin. I didn't grow up with my friends like until I went to In-N-Out, where my friend Keith Krollman was going, you don't have any Zeppelin? You don't have Physical Graffiti? What the fuck's wrong with you, man? They're the best rock band of all time. Yeah. So I said, I'm listening to Rush, man. I'm listening to this. I'm listening to that. Well, AC/DC. I was in AC/DC. And I said, all right, fuck it. I started listening to it. I go, this is fucking awesome. So the box set came out and go, I don't want to buy all 10 albums.
Yeah, it was weird. That one came out, and then the Journey one came out like shortly after.
Time 3 was awesome.
Time 3, yeah.
I was in the Journey already, but I bought that because there was a lot of like tracks. I gotta buy that one again, man.
Yeah, I never owned that one. But really? Yeah, man, growing up with Zeppelin, dude. I mean, that was all we partied with, dude. I mean that and Floyd and Black Sabbath, man, fucking just great party music, dude. Great memories behind those bands.
Well, I was sheltered. I had a single mom. I had 2 friends down the street. I got picked on in school, so I didn't really have any friends outside of school except the 2 friends. And then when their friends came over from school, they would start bullying me then. And I go, why are you guys bullying me? You guys are my best friend when they're not here, but Robert Azevedo comes by and now I'm fucking the butt of all your jokes. I go, what the fuck's going on here? I'm cool when the cool people aren't around, but I'm not cool when the cool people are around. That was weird, dude.
See, I got bullied when I was, I guess, middle school too, myself, and junior high. But man, you know what? It's true what they say, dude. You fight the bully, and I'm not containing any or advocating for any violence, but you knock the bully in the mouth, even if you lose, they'll leave you alone, dude. Usually.
Well, just before I left high school, my freshman year,
mean, I just got so sick of it, dude. I mean, I was walking home, the dudes kept fucking throwing snowballs at me, dude. I just fucking lost it.
Oh,
Turned around and wailed at the dude.
I was beat up in school, and then the people down the street tore up my bike and threw it in the trash, the gutter. And then my mom went down there to talk to the guy's parents, who the parent, of course, the guy is a cop, the dad. And my mom is saying, your son's tore up my son's bike. Can you pay for that? I'm a single mom. I can't afford to keep buying. He goes, no. He said he shouldn't have came on this. The dad is saying, well, he should have stayed out of this street. He knows he's going to get his ass beat. And then I go, fuck, a cop saying that about his sons. So you know where the bullying came from. It came from the fucking cop dad. I love cops, but that cop was
they
dick.
can, yeah, they can be.
Sosa, Mike Sosa's dad. You're a dick, Sosa. But it's funny because his younger brother years later came up to me and said, you know what, Mark, I don't know why we picked on you. I am so sorry.
Right.
But his brother Mike never did, the older brother. But they tore up my bike. They terrorized me. My mom, the kid came out and started yelling at my mom, and my mom barely just brushed him back, pushed him back. And she got fucking probation for touching a minor.
Oh shit.
You know why? The dad was a cop.
Right.
Because he came at her and got in her face, and my mom just she didn't hit him, she pushed him back. Right. You know, and that's kind of fucked up, man. If you got a cop as a dad, your dad is protecting your sorry ass, you're gonna be I heard Mike died of drugs. So that kind of makes sense because he was protected, you know. But John was the good egg, and he's the one who, why did I say egg? That other motherfucker says egg.
Good egg.
Fuck that shit.
But yeah, I figured it out the hard way, dude. I mean, you hit the bully in the mouth, whether you win or lose, and I got my ass whooped. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
but I fought back, and after that, we actually kind of talked, and we weren't best friends or anything. But he left me alone. So,
well, in PE, dude, finally in my freshman year, I was just tired of it. This dude spit in my mouth on the bus before, like a loogie, when I fell asleep on the bus. You know, shit, I don't know if you ever take the school bus. It's horrible.
Yeah, I did.
It's like that in fucking with Waldo and freaking Hot for Teacher.
Yeah, that's right.
So I always stayed to the back of the bus because the bully stayed to the front. And
they could fuck with you.
Yeah, but then I fell asleep. I guess he walked back in the back, and I had my mouth open sleeping. He spit a loogie, and I was choking on it. His name was Eric Tavares. I think he got killed. He was a gang member. But I'm just saying, if you're an asshole, eventually you're going to get your upcomings. Yeah. I don't wish death on you. I just wish you learn a lesson one day that you're a dick. But at PE, he snapped me with a towel in front of the pool. It fucking hurt. And we were all lined up in front of the pool because the PE teacher was going to come out, right? And the PE teacher wasn't there yet. And he whipped me with the towel. I turned around like this and went, bam! He went nesty plunge backwards into the pool.
What privileged high school did you go to where you had a pool?
In Los Altos, man, Hacienda Heights. You didn't have a pool in high school?
Fuck no, dude. We didn't have shit.
All the schools in this area have a pool.
We had our basketball team played outside, dude. We didn't have
they had an indoor thing for the basketball. They were one of the best football teams in the CIF in that region. The Los Altos Conquerors. They won a lot with this Coach Despain. If any of my friends there's my friends on here who love Coach Despain. Pretty cool guy, I guess. He even asked me when I was in PE one time. He said, "Have you ever thought about playing football?" I go, "Nah," because I was planning on escaping that school.
Right? I was like, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. What are you
get the fuck out of here? So the last straw was what the teacher goes, "Okay, guys, if you do everybody brings in their homework on Friday from Thursday, nobody will have any homework for the weekend." And you know what I did? I hated all the people in that class. I didn't do my homework. And he goes, "Oh, Mark didn't do his homework, so you guys all have to do homework for the weekend."
Yeah, I never had homework, so.
Oh, they gave us homework. But
they gave us the homework.
I got chased to the bus by 4 guys who were pissed off that I'm making them do homework on the weekend. I get on the bus. I one step. The guy pulls me off. As he's pulling me off, I'm swinging around. Bam! Yeah. Knock him off the bus.
Johnny did. Everybody has the fucking limit, dude. Where the
bus driver comes in. The bus driver says, "Good job."
Right.
And then the next day I'm in the office. I'm in the principal's office with the other dude. And for my surprise, the bus driver was in there. And the bus driver said, Mark was protecting himself. Mark was getting pulled off the bus. He turned around and pushed him off. Well, pushed him off hard. And then he was just protecting himself. It doesn't matter. There's no fighting allowed on school. And he goes, well, he was on the bus technically. That wasn't at school, but it's a school district property.
Right.
And then you're suspended. And I looked at my mom and I go, Mom, get me out of this fucking place. I want home studies. And my mom looked, and they put me into another school down the street from my house. It was like, I don't know what it's called, like a little small school where they send all the idiots to. And then I'm there for like 3 days and they're all smoking weed, trying to get me to smoke weed. And back then I was a good boy. I didn't want to smoke. And Mom, they're just smoking weed in fucking class. I need to get the fuck out of there. Now I wish I would have just sat there and smoked weed with him. I probably would have graduated.
Right.
So then to get me out of there, I go to home studies, and I'm going to home studies and I'm doing good in home studies. And then one day my teacher decides to get religious with me because I brought up, somebody asked me, you believe in Jesus? I go, yeah, I believe in Jesus. He overheard that and he comes up to me and starts grilling. Why do you believe in fairy tales? Why do you believe in this? Why do you believe in that? And I go, you know what, dude? I don't want to be here if you're going to grill me on my faith.
Yeah,
And
see,
then-
I hate that. I am not a religious person at all, but I will not rag any people's faith. I may, ask questions every now and then, make a smart ass comment, but I don't mean. I think religion's a good thing for some people. It helped to fuel my friends out. So I don't have anything against it. It's just not for me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't believe in religion. I believe you have a relationship with God. But that's about it. Religion is I'm not going to get religious on here. I'm just going to tell you one thing. Religion in the Bible is frowned upon. Okay. Religion can send a man to hell. But he starts getting on me. So I got a job at In-N-Out Burger at 16, just before I turned 17. So I had to keep going there once a week to get my work permit. To get every 3 months, I get a work permit. So I had to keep going there or he wouldn't sign the work permit.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept going. And then as soon as I turned 18, October 1988, I never went back. I said, fuck you. I don't need your fucking school anymore. I'm 18. I got a job. I don't need your fucking nappy ass anymore. So I fucking left.
Oh, that's what happened to me too. I mean, like I said, I halfway through my senior year, I quit because I was working every day of the week. I'd rather just done that. Got my GED and I was better off, man. So, I think fucking school's a waste of time, to be honest with you, dude.
Well, at my why are they teaching you algebra? Are we going to be rocket scientists? Yeah. If you want to, if your career goal is to be a scientist,
right?
Ask, hey, do you want to be a scientist? Here, you take algebra. You don't want to be a scientist? Here, take fractions. You don't even need fractions, basically. You could do, as long as you could do money math, balance. You don't need to balance a checkbook because you got the apps now to say, well, I got this coming out. You do the math. Money math is easy. It's always been easy. That's all you need is to learn how to take care of money, not to sit there and second beer. Woo.
Yeah, high school was different. High school, I think became cool because I got along with every group. I think I got along with the fucking headbangers, the fucking preppies, the jocks. Got along with the country west, the rednecks. I got along with them all actually, so I was kind of happy about that.
Dude, I was friends with the punk rockers. They liked me because I didn't give a shit. I go to talk to them, and that's why Suicidal Tendencies became my favorite band, my favorite punk band. They say they ain't punk now. But those first 3 albums are fucking pure punk, for pure East LA punk, man. And I Shot Reagan, Institutionalized, Rick and I Won't Fall in Love Today. That's fucking pure, but they could play.
I need to do another deep dive on that band, actually. I've not listened to them in years, so.
Dude, the first
album. Speaking of deep dives, sorry, let me cut it. But speaking of deep dives, I did another one of my deep dives. That's something I haven't listened to in very long. It's this album right here.
That album rules.
I thought it sucked balls back in the day, but kind of like it now, dude. It's not bad.
Heads I win, tails I lose.
Scratch That Itch, great fucking song.
The only song on there that sucks is the ballad.
I don't like Loving You Is a Dirty Job, actually.
Yeah. I love that riff that Warren's doing, man.
But no, this is actually a fucking great album, dude. You know, I'm glad I'm doing these deep dives, dude, because I'm really fucking, you know, it's like getting new music. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Yeah, we already did
So-
the Rat EP and the Rat first album, but we haven't done any Rat. We haven't done Dancing Undercover or Invasion of Your Privacy yet. So or that one.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be doing some. Thanks, guys. Kiss episode is like Jerry. It's blowing up. It's 220 downloads since Friday. You know, like I said, the other podcast only 200. Oh, you know,
I'm telling you, man. I'm as much as Kiss is just it's a popular topic, dude. Always has been, dude. So
we
need to focus more on Kiss.
No, then we'll burn out. We need to save them like one kiss a year so we could fucking stretch that shit out.
Yeah, one of my ideas for a BS session maybe in the future would be like a K-Tel, you know, our own greatest hits solo album, Kiss.
Oh God.
Could you do that?
Oh no. That Papa song by freaking Peter Criss. Dude.
Fucking Peter Criss' solo album rules, dude.
Oh God. The worst Kiss singer, man.
God.
Dude, we already have fucking Rod Stewart. We don't need Rod Stewart part. Duh.
You know, you mentioned Donkey Kong the other day on one of your posts, dude.
Yeah.
What a great fucking game that is. I actually own this bar top version of that, but I haven't had my PS4 or my Wii hooked up in a while. Yes, I own a Wii U actually, excuse me. But these are some great fucking games, dude. You play the Battlefronts yet?
I have that one. I only played it for 5 minutes.
You know, I never played it. It's still in the wrap, dude. Madden 20, dude.
Dude, I have that one. We should play that game.
I need to do a lot of practice before I do that. But man,
well, I haven't played since that game came out. I went through the season. You know what I like to do during the season? I like to put it on easy and just make every Niner number one in all the stats. Like Debo number one receiving, the other guy number two, the quarterback number one. I
do that with hockey. I get myself a ringer team and beat the other team like 35-0.
Dude, I need to get hockey again. I only have a PS4. I ain't gonna upgrade to PS5 because I barely play the damn thing.
Fucking expensive, dude.
Expensive, man. Now they're coming out with a slim that'll be $400. I heard.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man. I mean, speaking of the days while we were in high school, man, you hang around arcades and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I used to go to this
fun, dude.
I used to go to this mini golf place that was full of video games, dude.
Yeah.
I just remember sitting there I was so bad at it, but I wanted to, it was so fucking cool, that fucking Dragon's Lair game, dude.
Oh, I love it, yeah.
It was like one of the best graphics that you've ever seen in a video game when you were that age. It's like it's like all you people who had the Atari 2600. I'm like, I feel sorry for you. Because that game was it was like little dots, basically. It was like
but it was a shit when it came out, dude. I mean, come on now.
I didn't my mom couldn't get that for me at that time because it was expensive. Dude, I looked at old ads. Those were like $200 back then.
Yeah, they were.
It's like
games are like $40-50. Yeah.
Dude, it's about the same price. They talk about inflation, but game systems
pretty much.
TVs are cheaper now than they were back then.
They are.
And they're better.
Yeah.
I could get me a 60-inch TV for $300. Back then you get a 20-inch tube TV for $400, $500 with a cabinet. Remember the cabinets? They'd be in a wood cabinet. And then all of a sudden those buttons would start breaking and you're using pliers.
Heavy as fuck. You had to get up and actually change the channel. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember widescreen.
Fucking rabbit ears. The fucking rabbit ears.
Box watching positions.
Yeah.
Dude,
Married with Children's kicking ass, dude.
Oh fuck yeah! On the poll in the movie group. Oh, I spread it around. Married with Children is, and Bob's kind of mad that Frasier isn't getting love. I love Frasier though, but better than you break down each character against each character. Married with Children, for one thing, has a better supporting cast than the main four.
Yeah.
You got Marcy, you got Jefferson, you got Steve. And you got the No Man group coming in.
Bob Rooney and who was the other dude? I can't remember his name.
And you barely had supporting cast. It's like
Griff.
Yeah, you barely had people supporting.
Yeah.
In Frasier, because it was just the main cast with Roz and you saw this one little radio guy who did the English dude or the sports guy, they were barely on there, man.
What's his name? Nigel?
Nigel, yeah.
His brother or something like that.
Yeah, man. But
I never really watched Frasier, so I couldn't tell you how good it was.
my thing is we're getting up to 2 shows of the 90s that I think will have a chance to take on Married with Children.
Really? That should
Yeah.
be interesting.
Friends
Oh,
And
well.
and Seinfeld.
In my opinion, no, but I can see them beating Married with
Oh,
Children.
I love Friends.
I
Could you
hated
be
Friends.
could you be any more Friends hater? that's
That's
Chandler.
There were some good shows where they had guest stars. I liked Paul Rudd when he was on it.
Yeah.
Of
Phoebe's
course,
boyfriend.
and then Seinfeld. He got,
Hank Azaria was on there too.
yeah. I mean, everybody was on that fucking show.
Everybody
But the best Seinfeld show was the Soup Nazi show, hands down, dude.
I
That and
like
the pirate shirt. That and the pirate shirt.
I like Man Hands.
I don't know the names of them, so
Man Hands is where she's cracking crab and it's like, and he's
Oh, I did see that. And the Elaine
No,
dance.
no,
the
no,
Elaine
no, no.
dance.
no, Serenity Now.
Yeah. And then classic scenes like the Elaine dance. That was
Or-
pretty. What was the one where that dude caught George double dipping? That was funny as fuck, dude. I saw
What-
you double dip that.
What about the black and white cookie?
I don't remember that one.
Do you remember the one where George is getting chased by old people on a scooter?
Yes, I do. remember that
Let's
one.
get him. Or bad. We made a donation to the Human Fund. It was like he didn't want to give out a gift, so he made up his own charity. And then his boss of the Yankees goes, "We need something to. We want to donate to your Human Fund." Or
So that
freaking
was one show. Seinfeld was one show where the cast was actually better than the main star, in my opinion, dude.
oh yeah, George and Kramer,
Oh, yeah.
dude, George and Kramer. Okay, how about the one where Newman was a great guy on there too. Newman, Jerry, no, the fat guy. He was on Third Rock from the Sun.
Jambalaya.
Remember
That
when
guy on. Go ahead.
Wayne something, Wayne. He's the curly haired dude with the glasses. Always hung out with Kramer.
Wayne Newman. Wayne,
Yeah.
his name. No, not Wayne Newman.
Wayne something. He was in Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. He got 8. Remember, he was the
Yeah,
guy.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know the dude. Wayne something.
Yeah, he was
The
great.
fuck was-
Remember the one where Kramer rented out his apartment with drawers with Japanese dudes sleeping in them, and he had a hot tub in his thing, and it warped the thing, and he couldn't get them out.
No, I don't remember that one.
Oh,
Wayne
my
Knight.
God. Yeah,
Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight. It's fucking. You don't remember the one where he wants to get a tan, so he starts using butter on him instead of
That
tanning
does
with-
sound familiar. Like
And
I
then-
said,
and then he goes, Jerry, I'm cooked. and then Newman's sitting there sniffing it, and he sees him as a big chicken. He wants to eat him like in a cartoon.
but I will say this about Seinfeld. It was probably one of the worst finales in TV history.
Yeah, but it was kind of cool, but they should have not kept him in jail.
Yeah.
That
I
was
understand.
dumb.
It was,
And
and
then
the
he
dude,
started-
dude that created that show is amazing. I love that guy.
Larry David.
Larry David. Yeah.
Well, he
Great
created
dude,
it
funny
with
guy.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Bushy does not like Curb Your Enthusiasm. That show is fucking pure.
Never watched
George.
a single episode of it.
Oh
Never
my
watched a single
God.
episode of it.
There's a show on there in the later season with Michael J. Fox on there, and he's playing himself, and he's blaming everything on Parkinson's for irritating freaking Larry. He goes, "No, it's Parkinson's.
Yeah.
You handed me a soda and it went on me. That was Parkinson's. Yeah, I was shaking. You did it on purpose."
Did you have Scrubs on your competition list there yet? Your voting thing yet?
That's
You
in the
doing?
90s, right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're going up. I see what you're doing.
Is that in the 90s or 2000s?
2000s.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Oh,
I
didn't know
think
you
that's the only show in it. What shows in the 2000s are good?
Yeah, right.
I think everything tanked out besides Scrubs.
Yeah, really. What was there? Fucking.
I only know Scrubs, man.
There was that Hot in Cleveland.
Yeah, dude, that was a fucking
Yeah,
that was a fucking Nick at Night show, man.
pretty much so. Yeah, but Betty White's awesome. So
Yeah, but that's a woman show,
Yeah,
dude.
like I
Well,
said,
you
I'm
do
trying to
drink
think of shows.
you do drink those White Claws, so it kind of makes sense.
Fuck you, dude. Of course. How to bring that up?
What was that?
We haven't brought up extreme yet, so
Oh, fuck up. What? I don't understand the extreme hate, man.
because it's just fucking what you do. That's why we do it.
So you actually like extreme.
I like 2 songs off Pornography City. I said that a million times. But
You
I don't
don't
like
like the
really
you don't
anything
like
else
the
on it.
new one, Rise, with
No,
that
I do not.
solo?
In all
That
honesty, no. I don't
solo
like
is
it.
a tribute to Eddie Van Halen. Even Nuno said he did something that he's never done for Eddie, you know. And I was watching them on an interview on That Rocks. Have you seen That Rocks yet with Eddie Trunk and Don Jamerson? And
Oh yeah, I did watch a little bit of that show. I didn't see the one with the stream.
it's pretty good. It's like that metal show, except they're on like us right here. You know, Eddie, you stole our fucking idea, asshole. We're the man in a box. All right. Well, they had Gary Sharon and Nuno on there, and they were talking about like Sharon said he was hanging out with Eddie, you know, at the end, kind of basically. And he didn't want to, he wanted to surprise Nuno. And so he just goes up to Nuno's door, knocks on the door, and he goes, "What the hell, man?" Because Nuno was up in the studio and he has to come all the way down. And why didn't you text me and shit, you know? And he opens the door and he goes, "What?" And it's Eddie. He goes, "Hey, come on in." Eddie Van Halen is with Sharon. See, even though Sharon he was still friends with Eddie, you know, they were still cool. They were cool dudes together. And he said, "I should have brought him up to hear." I said, "Hey, you want to hear this?" And he goes, "No, I'll hear it later. The new album, the new stuff they were doing." And he goes, "No, I'll hear it when it comes out, man." And he goes, "I feel like I should have took him up there and heard it because he kind of died like 2 weeks later." It's like,
Yeah.
so he was kind of sad about that. You guys hate Extreme, but all your favorite bands love them. It's like,
I mean, it's just something to fuck with you about, like the blue hat, dude. I mean, it's just like, I mean, that's all. That's all we do it for.
that's
Dude.
Mark Dolly, the blue hat.
Just for shits and giggles, man. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want to wear red because a lot of teams I hate are in red.
Hey, fuck you.
I hated them when they were in our division. They're not in our division anymore. But you guys did fucking kill us because of we sucked. It's called errors. Dude, we made so many errors in that scene. We had a 9-0 lead, man. 9-0 lead.
You made the only errors you made is you woke up. They showed up for the game. Those are the 2 first errors they made.
Dude, our bullpen just gave that game to you, though, man. You guys took advantage of it, which is good. And I'm not putting your team down for that, but our team gave that. You got to admit, Dodgers gave those 2 games. We should have had that Friday game. And I said, if we don't win Friday, that Saturday, you're going to beat fucking Thor. I said, that's a given. You'll kill Thor, which you did. And Sunday's a toss-up. And I said,
Daily Cruz fucking hit a home run off Syndergaard that was still fucking hasn't landed yet. Dude.
Oh, dude, I thought that was going out of the ballpark.
Dude, he's going to be an amazing player, dude.
That guy is awesome, man. He stole home.
Stole 3 bases and 2 pitches.
He stole home.
I know.
Nobody steals home. He's fucking Jackie Robinson, man.
That's a guy. Yeah. He's going to be a star, man.
It's like, listen, all these Dodgers rookies of the years that we had, basically, I think we had in the 90s, we had like 7 in a row. Basically, out of all those rookies in the year, there's only one Hall of Famer, and he's with the Mets. Mike Piazza.
Yeah.
Eric Karros, my favorite Dodger. Raul Mondesi, Todd Hollinsworth, Hideo Nomo should be in the Hall of Fame. The only motherfucker to pitch a no-hitter in Colorado.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, the only motherfucker
to not give up a home run game in Colorado is amazing.
He pitched a no-hitter with Mike Piazza catching. Mike Piazza is not that good of a catcher. He's an offensive player. He doesn't call a game. He calls a game good, but he can't throw out runners. Our pitchers can't throw out runners right now. Will Smith has the top pop-up time in baseball, like the top 3. He pops up the quickest. But the thing is, they run on the pitchers. They don't run on a catcher.
Yeah,
our pitchers don't hold them there. Yeah. But fucking, we're getting into baseball and a music show. That's more BS thing. But Charles don't really like to talk sports unless it's
I haven't checked the stolen base stats, but you figure with the new rules, you'd see more stolen bases. I don't know if they're up or not, to be honest with you. So
But you know what they're talking about? They're talking about how like you could only throw over the base twice,
twice. Yeah.
and then the runner has free reign. You think it says, but actually they get caught more on that than they do on throwing over. It doesn't work as much as you think it does.
Well, these guys are pros, dude. They're going to figure ways around every rule. You know what I mean? To adapt.
And the bases don't look that much bigger. People are, oh, they're making the bases like a fucking pillow, you know, or something like that, a huge pillow. I fuck, man. I just want to, man. What about you too, man? 25 sold out shows.
I mean, if you're a fan of them, good for you. Go see it, man.
Did you see the spear light up on July 4th?
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
It goes, welcome, hello. It was like, damn, dude, the technology.
Yeah,
dude, I want to go into that because I heard I'm a sound nerd, dude. I like good sound. I just can't afford the great sound with my stereo system. I can't like tits it out, put surrounds. I'd like to have fucking what is it, Dolby, whatever, that the speakers are over your head.
Right.
You feel immersed in the sound. That's what they are doing. It's like 3D, 4D. You're surrounded by speak sound in that sphere.
Yeah.
I heard it's just like you're immersed in it. It's all around you. And I'm like, I want to get stoned. I want to go in there and watch you two fucking play.
Dude, those IMAX theaters are awesome to go to when you're fucking stoned, dude. They really are, dude.
Did you ever go to like a Laserium and watch like Pink Floyd?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh, fuck it. Dude, they need to bring those back because it's a
They
stoner.
actually did. They're actually having, I swear to God, this is not a lie. We have a place where a concert hall is actually inside of a cave. It's called it's pretty cool looking, but they're having a Taylor Swift laser light show inside of it.
Oh, you can't wait to go, huh?
I know, I'm not going to go to that, dude. I'm just saying, it's like, you know, I saw the Pink Floyd laser light show, man, fucking early 90s was the last time I saw it, but it was cool. I mean, they're cool. I mean, but the Caverns, I think it's called, the place where, I don't know, Chris Sinzak, if you're listening, which you're probably not, you probably know what's the name of that place. Anyway,
Charles said he's ready to do the show, man.
Well, let's fucking get the hell out of here then.
All right, man. Thank you guys for being on here. I'll put this up later. We got to do an extra podcast for your comedy.
Just for you guys.
Just for you guys. All right, man. Later. See you in 5 seconds. Later.
Later.
Bye.